Can we use the power of artificial intelligence to help us uncover the next 100x potential crypto gem? Ladies and gentlemen, that is the question we are going to be asking ourselves today, as we will be using artificial intelligence to break down, understand, and analyze Multiverse. Now, for anyone who is new to this series, basically what we are doing is we are taking the top 200 cryptocurrency projects and we're analyzing them, we're breaking them down almost like it's the NFL or the NBA Combine. So for anyone unaware, basically what the Combine is it's where all of the top athletes will come and they will compete on a series of tests, a series of evaluations, and they will basically be scored, they will be graded on these evaluations, and these scores will determine how good of an athlete they are, right? They will determine whether the teams, the coaching staff want to invest in them, want to draft them. And so we're going to be taking this same thought process and we're going to be applying it to cryptocurrency projects. So you can see here the 6 key metrics that we will be using AI to break down and score on each individual project. And so the reason that we're doing it this way, the reason that we're using AI, is because we're building our investment thesis on facts and not opinions. And so this is not just going to be some dude shilling you some coin trying to sell his bags or whatever, right? Like there's no vested opinion, there's no vested interest. It's very, very fast and efficient, as you'll see. And to be honest, artificial intelligence is probably smarter than us. It is probably better at considering more variables to make a combined better decision than we would be able to with our own human brain. And then finally, it's scientific, it's replicatable, and so you can take all of the prompts, everything will be in the description. You can take them yourself and you can apply them to any project that is of interest to you, and you'll get similar results. And so without further ado, let's jump in and analyze this project. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the AI crypto review. Today we are going to be looking at Multiverse. I believe that's how you say it, MultiversX, something along those lines. But the internet scale blockchain. The EGLD network is distributed blockchain network for the next gen applications, decentralized via 3,000 plus nodes, scalable through sharding, fast and secure, and green. All right, cool. So as always, if you're watching this video, first off, I'm going to assume you're the type of individual who likes to understand a project before potentially investing. So what I can promise you is that if you watch to the end of this video, you'll have a very, very sound fundamental understanding, not just of the project as a whole, but each different component that is really required to make a successful project overall. Everything from the idea behind it, the product that it's bringing to the market, the execution of the team, the adoption of the community, and then the supporters of the community and the team that are behind the actual project itself. So with that being said, let's dive in, and as always we'll start off with the overall executive summary. So introduction to the project. Multiverse is a blockchain platform designed to create a highly scalable and secure network for decentralized applications and digital assets. Fits within the broader ecosystem as an infrastructure layer, aims to provide the necessary tools and environment for developers to build efficient, innovative dApps. Target audience is developers, businesses who need fast, secure, and scalable blockchain platform for their applications and transactions. And the problem is the blockchain scalability and high transaction fees. So the problem of high transaction fees is really what it is trying to solve by employing unique adaptive state sharding and secure proof of stake consensus mechanism. All right, cool. So what we'll do now is, as always, we'll jump into the analysis and scoring of the idea and then also the product. So we want to understand what fundamentally what problem is this project aiming to solve, what unique mechanism does it use by solving it, and it'll rate both of these, and then we'll look at the product itself. Does it have a usable and functional user-friendly product, right? So we'll pause it, come back and look at the scores here. Okay, so we can see that we came back here with the scores of 9.0 and 8.8 for the problem, and then the unique selling proposition by which it solves that problem. So pretty significant scores there. We can see that it's trying to solve a real problem in the crypto ecosystem. And then moving forward, let's just have a little look here into the evidence and logic. We can see that the USP, again, is addressing a well-known pain point in the blockchain ecosystem: scalability. As the demand for dApps and digital assets grows, the need for scalable, efficient blockchain networks becomes more critical. So you can see that, and then the differentiation. What sets Multiverse apart from other blockchain projects is adaptive state sharding technology. While other projects like Ethereum 2.0 are also implementing sharding, Multiverse's approach is unique in its adaptability. The dynamic adjustment of shards based on the network demand ensures optimal performance and resource allocation. So yeah, I mean, that is the crux of what you would be sort of betting on if you were to buy this project, right? So interesting there. 8.9. The product itself, you can see, functional, user-friendly blockchain platform that addresses significant market demands of scalability and low transaction fees. The evidence and logic here. Again, the link will be in the description. You can come and check out this document in its entirety and dive further into it yourself. For the sake of time, let's move forward though, and we'll check out now execution and adoption. So for this, what we want to understand is the team executing on its vision, essentially. Are they following the roadmap? Are they staying on track as to what they said they would initially do, and basically building out the entire project, right? That's really what we want to analyze and look at. And then further beyond that, we want to analyze the adoption. So get a real good understanding of, is it actually being used? We're going to do this, we're going to look at the token holders, token holder growth, total active users, and total transactions on chain, and we're going to use that as basically a proxy for whether or not this project is really being adopted, right? So the token use instead of the token price is going to determine adoption for us. So we'll analyze this, execution and adoption, come back and look at the results. Okay, so execution and adoption, we can see here 8.7 and 8.3 respectively. So 8.7 certainly a good score. We can see that indeed Multiverse demonstrates strong execution in their vision with clear roadmap, consistent progress, so on and so forth. If we dive into the evidence and logic, we can look at roadmap transparency, clearly outlined, which is good. Evidence in development and marketing, well documented through GitHub repositories, release notes, and performance updates. That's definitely what you want to see there. Consistency and agility. The team shows consistency in meeting most of their roadmap milestones, though there have been minor delays. They have demonstrated agility in responding to challenges, such as adapting their sharding mechanism to optimize performance based on network demand. So that's like what you like to see, being quick on their toes, being able to see what's happening in the market and then change the project as needed. You know, obviously it's not really realistic to believe that you're not going to have to pivot as you build these things out, just with how quickly the technology is changing, right? And then as far as the adoption goes, we can see strong adoption metrics with a healthy number of token holders, active users, and transaction volumes. Project shows consistent growth and engagement supported by substantial market activity. However, there is room for further improvement in increasing user engagement, transaction volume to reach high levels of adoption. So 8.3 there for adoption. Now finally, let's jump into community and team, get an understanding of, basically we want to know how engaged is the community, how excited are they, how well backed is the project by its community. We're going to be looking at engagement on Twitter and Telegram, and then we're also going to be looking at not only the engagement but the sentiment of that engagement too. So is it positive, is it negative, where do they stand, right? And then further beyond that, we're going to be looking at the team. Pretty self-explanatory. We want to know who are the founders, what are they bringing to the table, what experience do they have, so on and so forth. And so we'll pause, come back and analyze community and team here. Okay, so you can see both both eclipse the 9s here for community and team. So certainly the strongest element of this project is the community behind it and the team itself. So those are two fundamentally strong aspects of a project that you really want to see high scores in. So that's good to see. Evidence and logic, you can see here. Sentiment, overall sentiment for both Telegram and Twitter is predominantly positive. Users frequently express support and enthusiasm. Engagement, high level, with posts receiving substantial likes, retweets, and comments, further highlighting the community's active involvement. Various other participation in events. So, yep, pretty justified 9 overall there. And then the team, we can dive in. We can see that the team has a strong, obviously, CEO, solid background in blockchain, having been part of the NEM team, where he played a key role in marketing and community building efforts. Other individuals here, current involvement, passion, and commitment, 9.2 overall for the team. Definitely a good score. Now, finally, what we want to do is calculate the overall score, see exactly where Multiverse scores. Still don't know if I'm saying that right, but it's like MultiversX and EGLD. So yeah, let's have a look at the price action while that is taking place. So obviously this thing was all the way up at $540, so it's got another $500 to the upside to its old highs. So certainly a lot of upside potential. What did it totally bottom out at? $8 way back when. If we were to draw fib retracements, which is how I like to buy them, we are right in the middle. Let's switch to a daily. Right in the middle of a reload zone, which is constituted as 618 to 786, right in this level here. And we can see, I wouldn't be surprised, and not really, but kind of coiling. I would be looking also at this wedge that is forming. If you were to take from there, just that little tool to about there. So certainly coming up to decision time, whether this thing's going to be a bull or a bear. See, it broke under, but now it's just come up and retested this intersection part. So we're making high, no, it's making lower. It's not necessarily making higher lows, which is what you want to see. So yeah, I mean, it's decision time. We're going to see whether this thing's a bull or a bear very, very soon here. Let's have a quick look at what we came back with the total score. 8.7 overall. That is a review for Multiverse. I will put this in the chart here. If you got some value, subscribe for more content like this. If you like the idea of using AI to find investment opportunities and alpha in the market, join our free community. The link will be in the description below. Look forward to seeing you all in there, and I'll see you in the next video.